This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for October 24th, 2023. It's currently September 10th, 2023, 3:47 p.m. Eastern Time. The shuffle file we're about to play was created on July 28th, 2023 at 2:01 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video right here. So the overall theme and behavior, we have there's an important support level highlighted here on a multi-day scale. It looks like we probably opened lower. There's a good chance we opened lower and we're doing like erratic behavior in the pre-market, where we revisit a crest. Behavior around the high for the day, sideways fluidity, equal amounts of bulls and bears inflow and outflow. So there should be some sideways rotation near the high. Behavior around the low, we have a nullified low card. My sense is that in this case, it's probably because we have a lower price level following the next day. It's also interesting, we've got the Ace of Discs, or Princess of Discs here and Princess of Discs here. So if you could exit that short position here for a profit, and you have kind of like, you don't have the best risk tolerance, I'd probably exit there. It's going to be kind of like a sidewaysy day here. It's going to be kind of a sidewaysy day. And we have the lowest low on the 1 month here, but I think it probably actually ends up being the following day based on the cross-reading congruencies and the death card. So if you do have a pretty good risk tolerance, I wouldn't close the short position here. I'd probably wait till the following day. But I'm advised to trade around a period of sideways rotation near the high. So here we'll revisit a crest in the first half hour around the open with a move higher and then a full retracement of that move. But there's sideways rotation in the first half hour around the high. Maybe it might be closer to 10.15 or 10.20. But at that high, I might open up another short position. You could also possibly do like a scalp here, but it's a little risky because the overall trend is to the downside. You might be able to open up a scalp when before we have this pop and drop. I'd stay away from the scalp. I'd probably just open up another short position here around 10 or 10.15-ish, 50% of one, and then another 50% of one here at the peak that we see towards the end of the day. And that's in anticipation of us going lower the following day into lowest lows, probably towards the end of the day. So there's a move higher around 11 to 12 through resistance. We stay above it briefly. We break back down through the same price level shortly thereafter with the full retracement. That decline takes us into the 12 to 1 o'clock hour. That decline in the 12 to 1 o'clock hour does end with a fast sudden move higher, taking us to a failed attempt to break through key resistance. It's probably the same high here between, let's say, it's probably the same high that we had at the beginning of the day, because based on this disappointment card, usually what you'll see is a failed attempt to break through it prior to the disappointment card, and then you come back and you try to do it again, and it looks like you're going to break through, but you don't. And so we've got this high in this trade here. I'd probably open up the other 50% of that short position there. There's likely like a fake out of some kind here between 2 and 3, and then there's an important support level highlighted in the last hour. It looks like it can be relied upon at least for that hour, and then right around the close, we declined to revisit a support level that we met once before. Sneak preview for the following day, multiple failed attempts to break through key resistance. Also looks like we've got significant lows based on what's transpiring here on the 24th, 25th on the 1 month, and the cards that we see on the 25th. And we'll get into that in more detail in the 25th reading. With that said, guys, if you want to get this information sooner, you want to do like planning ahead, it's a great way to support the channel. Go to our website, Tarot for Traders, click on our services, ESO Meta posts, early access to our posts right here. It's $29 a month, $249 for the year. It gets you early access to all the posts that come out on YouTube, and it's pretty popular. There's other services as well. You can always order a 1 month subscription. It's similar to the 1 month that I keep referencing for the S&P 500, but it's for one of these tickers or crypto. Another great way to support the channel. Remember the names of everybody that goes ahead and does that. Much appreciation to you guys. With that said, I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.